Go ahead.
There once was a shady man. He had traveled in every direction. He had never seen his own reflection. He lived in an old shack in the thick wood. He was a paranoid man with no family, misunderstood. The shady man had no windows or mirrors, you see. He had isolated himself from people like you and me. Now this man wasn't crazy. Instead he was calm, writing stories and adventures, his only pen in his palm. One day he began to write about a poet who had lost his mind and didn't know it. The writer stopped a moment to think. He began to scribble with fury, his pen out of ink. He threw the pen in parchment, searching frantically for another in every compartment. There was none to be found. He realized that he must leave the wood and go into town. With a quiver in his step, he creaked open the door. Alas, he had never seen such a bright light before. The man's eyes had finally adjusted. Before him, he saw something that made him flustered. Could it be his imagination? Was this a real thing causing a great frustration? He stumbled upon a lake in the thick wood. There in front of him it stood. He had noticed a pier and walked to where the middle of the lake was near. Leaning over the dock, he was left with confusion. What he saw could only be an illusion. Another man on top of the water. This man became filled with fear, a lamb to slaughter. He leaned back over, and there he was again. He reared back and thrust into the lake with his shoulder, sinking to the bottom like a burdensome boulder. That is the story of the man who had traveled in every direction.
Okay, and tell everyone your name. This is our third prize poetry winner. And what's your name?
I'm Connor Reed.
Connor Reed, and what grade are you in?
I'm in 9th grade.
Congratulations, awesome. Carol says thank you.